What is up, peeps, and how's it going? And it is now time for my second mod tutorial for the WWE 2K16 on PC. For my first mod tutorial, I showed you guys how to install Shinsuke Nakumura into your game. And then I had a comment saying, well, how do you install the Minitrons? Well, I'm going to show you right now. So first on YouTube, you're going to want to search up this a certain wrestler's graphics pack, and today we're going to continue focusing on Shinsuke Nakumura. So you can see here I've got the WWE Shinsuke Nakumura custom graphics pack. If you're doing Nakamura with me, just follow along the steps, it will be a lot more easier. If you're doing some other wrestler and you're not too sure how to do it, well, tell me in the comments and I shall do it for you. Next I'll do a tutorial you can follow with. It makes it a lot more easier for people, right? So, after you find another video you need that along has the graphics pack, you're going to want to open up Keep Vid. Right, you guys should know what Keep Vid is. And of course, copy the YouTube address for the video and put it into download. After clicking that, this will come up where you get to choose like how you would like to download that video. So of course I chose the download MP4 720p because that is what you want to choose. After that, you're going to open up your video editing software. You're going to click File, New Project, and it will come up with here. Like the resolution you're going to want your project to be in for this to work at all is 512 by 256. Remember that right there, 512 256, because that's going to be an important resolution for us. That was a big word for me to think of for some reason. So you're going to click OK. Then here we go, the project, the preview, it's all how we need it. So now you're going to go into Google and grab a new downloaded file where I am, put it into Sony Vegas. And straight away I just want to delete the audio file. Right, if you're on Sony Vegas like me and you get these black bars ever, all you need to do is right click the video, property, I always click on disable resample, and make sure maintain aspect ratio is unticked, click OK, and there you go, that's fully stretched out now. Now, to make it so you only have the Minitron of this video, all you need to do now is click the little event pattern crop button, and then it will come up with this screen. Now, it's quite difficult to do it first, but make sure your settings are like mine. So you want move freely, size about cent, and you want to make sure none of these are highlighted, so you can just simply move it around. So now what we're going to want to do is make sure that it's only centered on the Minitron. So if we can do what we can here, that's going to be there. I need to put that down a bit. Yeah, that is fine. I believe so at least. Let's just click play. Yes, that is fine. Let's just move that up a bit. Yes, there we go. Perfect Minitron. Right. Now after managing cropping it down just so it shows the Minitron, you're going to want to, of course, close the cropping and just have a quick run through so it's everything that you want it to be. Because you know, Nakamura starts off with the whole little red dots thing. Right. Now you're going to want to render your file. I've created a little Minitron render setting right here, but because let me just show you what's in the template. All you need to make sure is that the width and the height is 512 by 256. And now let me just go quickly render that. After your Minitron has finished rendering, the easiest thing to do is to make sure that it's on your desktop because it makes it a lot more easier. Then after that we have got to convert it into a BK format. Well, mostly a BK2. So to do that you're going to want to open up RAD Video Tools. And if you don't have that for some reason, like I said, anything I use will be in the description, in the whole links and everything. So, after you launch your RAD Video Tools, you want to find your video, click it, and then click on Bink it. Now this is where the resolution comes into play once again. Width is 512 and the height is 256. Always remember that because that resolution is what will make this work. So before you click the Bink button, hit back 2 times up in here and make sure the file extension is BK2. You have to do all that. All you have to do then is now click the Bink button. So let's go. Now that that Bink has finished converting into a BK2 file, what you have to do now is click Done. As you can see right here, we have that Minitron in the BK2 file. Now we just have a few more steps left, and then the Minitron is in our game. So now you can close down the RAD Video Tools. You can now open up the data editor, the exe, and it will launch up this. Right, of course you already need to make sure you have the whole Nakamura installation that I did yesterday. So if I haven't done that already, just make sure you do that. I should have mentioned that at the start, but unfortunately I did not. Yeah, make sure you do all that. So when you open up the data editor, you are going to want to go to where it says entrance moves editor and load the moveset file that we created with Nakamura. So you first open that, and then it will lead you over here. Now do you see where it says Minitron video? See how it's already done for me because I've already done. But basically, you want to do is install Minitron via CCT, which is the custom character installer. It will take you right to here. And after choosing a slot right here, of course I'm going straight with the 478. So because like it's a whole, because 478 is like Nakamura's ID, so it works, right? It's easier to remember. So when you click that, this will come up right here where it says file infos and numbers. I always make sure that it's 478, and once you click install Minitron with the file number, it will come up with that. So it's good help. So then all you gotta do, fit this. Remember, make sure that 2K is running in the background. Go to your desktop browse, and you see BK2, and open. Then you click inject. Of course it says overwrite because I've already done it. Then OK, and there you go. The Minitron BK2 has now been injected into the game, and it's now in the Minitron. So if you've not already chosen it, click onto the Minitron video settings right here and go all the way until you pick the number that obviously you set the file info to. So this could be anything, whatever you want to set it to, as long as it's free. And like I said, I chose 478. After doing that, first you just want to click on save moveset file, and now Nakamura has been saved with his entrance of that Minitron. Now what we're going to want to do is to quickly exit out of that and go back to the custom character tools, and just to make sure it's fully done. So you go to the moveset file, highlight the newly saved moveset, pole file because you can't save the moveset without the pole file, and then click install. Installation was successful, and let's go check if that Minitron has been added correctly. And there we have it. As you can now see in the video preview, you can see that Nakamura has his Minitron that we have just made. And as we scroll through here, as we just quickly scroll through, you can see in the background it goes Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, if you want to do this for the Wartron, it is legit the same process. But if you guys do have issues with the Wartron as well, put that down in the comments and I shall do that too. And that is how you inject the Minitron into the game. And that is simply it of how to add a Minitron for your chosen superstar. So, if you want me to do this for any more superstars, comment it down below. Leave a like and subscribe, because this has been True Gamers, and peace!